Edward here from erviewer.com. I have another video for you. I have a new project that I'm working on. It's a very complicated project for me, but before I go into that, first I want to thank everyone who has contributed to my paypal.me slash Edward Reardon funding page. I've just been blown away by people's generosity and kindness and good wishes, and just wonderful generosity. Thank you so much. And if anybody wants to contribute to my work, in the description is the link to my paypal.me funding page, and I'm just very grateful for everyone who has taken the time and contributed. Thank you so much. So this project that I'm working on, I'm calling this one Time Sensations. That's what I'm working on now. I've been inspired to pursue an idea that has come to me of attempting to perceive a pocket of time. And how I've set this project up, I set it up with my friend Dustin Newcomb in Houston, Texas, as the target selector. And how I set this up is I'll do a session that I have not asked for Dustin to select the target yet. So I'm doing this session prior to the target selection. I'm doing this session prior to Dustin even being asked to select a target. So he's not involved directly yet, and that's important to the project. So first thing I do is attempt to receive and perceive the stimulus from a target that will be selected for me in the future. And along with that, I'm attempting to perceive what I'm calling time sensations that exist within that pocket of time. The pocket of time being the time when I'm doing the session, and then that pocket of time when I actually send Dustin a request to select a new target. And that's very important to me for this project, to select a brand new target, and then he becomes involved. So my idea is that in the future, when Dustin is involved through my request, that within that pocket of time, some time sensations should be something that I can experience. Some time sensations should become available somehow. I don't know how, but somehow they should be. So again, it's a very complicated project. What I have to do is apply all of the skills that I have developed to recognize what mental processes are taking place, because I'm not interested in mental process, because I know that habitually our core mental processes will attempt to construct some mental idea, some conceptualization, and I don't want that. And so I'm applying my skills of being able to recognize when mental processes are taking place and adjust myself, because what I want to do is experience the sensation of it. And again, I'm calling it time sensations. And then I will attempt to describe or interpret or translate those sensations as I'm in the session. And so again, in the sequence of the experiment, I'm doing a session of attempting to perceive a stimulus that will be selected for me in the future, and then within that experience, I'm attempting to recognize any time sensations that may be triggered in that future moment when Dustin becomes involved in the project and then selects a brand new target. The selection of a brand new target, again, is important to me because I want that. I have a feeling that it will affect the sensation within that time pocket. I'm calling it a time pocket. And so that's what I'm attempting to do. So what you'll see in this attempt, again, I'm 4 attempts into this, and I'm finding out that in order to translate this, in order to perceive this, is very difficult to do. I do feel that if I'm inspired to do it, then it's possible. And I feel that I will capture something on video that is new. I'm not interested in New Age philosophies about time and all that New Age philosophy. I'm not interested in philosophies about these things, and that's why I have to apply my skills of being able to recognize when a stimulus is triggering mental processes, because I don't want to just describe mental process. I want to describe a sensation, and it's a new type of translation, and I feel that I may have to access parts of my brain that are not normally utilized or perceivable in an attempt to translate this sensations into something that I can actually describe. So it's a very difficult project, but I'm going to continue on until I feel satisfied. So I'm going to be working on this for some time. So again, thank you for everyone who has contributed in funding, and thank you so much. And I hope you find this interesting, and many, many more to come. December 18, 8:18 in the morning. I am going to the goal here, project 6475. So I am going to ask Dustin to select a target for me later today. He does not know that I'm doing this project. I'm going to do the session of the target that he's going to select later in time. He doesn't know anything about it. So as far as the observers, there's only one observer right now, me, not two, meaning he and I. What I am attempting to do is not just to perceive the target he will select in the future. I want to attempt to experience that packet between now and then. I'm going to attempt to experience time. Try to experience any type of sensation, any different than normal sensation. I've done several sessions where I've perceived the target, described the target prior to it being selected, but what I want to experience now is any perceivable sensations that are different. As I'm looking into the future, at what target Dustin will select in the future after I ask him. So, okay. Paradox in there. So I want to be open to any type of time sensations, really time sensations. Time sensation. 6475. Plasticky. Plastic is a texture in solid white, brown, black, curving, inside, wiping, or moving. The idea from that, from wiping, the idea is moving something. Wiping it, that's the idea. smooth, dense, vertical, slow, heavy, brown, black, green. 6475, 6475, 6475. Grouped, hanging, loose, outside but hanging. Hanging. The idea is like something on the end of something. What I need to do is lock onto some dimensional sensations, or make sure that the stimulus is accessed, and then I will attempt to perceive something about the packet, or the pocket of time, between now and in the future, when I will ask Dustin to pick the target. Slow breathing in and out, round, flat, cube, or cubicle, cube. These are ideas. Lasting, what do I mean by that? Lasting, like it could last a long time. Like it could last a long time. What lasts a long time? What lasts a long time? What does? Like idea of like an antique. Old object, survive, may it, or preserved. That's the idea. Preserved, maintained, preserved, maintained. And like an old thing. what about dimensional sensations? I'm getting like wooden, wooden or something like that. It's like dimensional sensations of it. Glassy, smooth, white, yellow, brown, showing, 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 lasts a long time. It's an old thing. Old thing. Preserved. Antique. What about some time pocket sensations? When I'm attempting to turn my sensitivity to that pocket of time between now and asking Dustin to select a target, and him selecting it. Going through memories. Memory comparisons of, I don't even know if they're comparisons or memories. But why would I be going back? If I am getting memories, then my perception is moving back in time. Why would I go back in time? I want to project not in memories from the past. If the target, or that point in time and space that Dustin selects as triggering memory comparison, meaning if this is something here, something that's some kind of an old object, or something hanging or swinging, if that is the selected target in the future, it's that point that I want to observe. as I'm attempting to hone in on it, my mind is trying to formulate conceptual formations. I'm trying to conceptualize it. And I don't want to do that. I think that's habitual. That's a habitual reaction. A habitual reaction to create a mental construct. I don't want to do that. I want to describe any type of time sensations. Time sensation. Time sensation. Well, let's go back to this. Go back to this here. 6475. 6475. Clammy. Dense. Smooth whites. Brown. Yellow. Some pointed thing here. It's a dimensional sensation here. Dimensional sensation. Looping. Canvas. Texture. Looping. People. What are the people doing? What are they? They get back to the sensations of the point in time and space and attached to them. Attached to them. This is a time sensation. Like perceptual pieces that are attached to something. This is the sensation that I'm having now, is that the pocket of time between now and Dustin, asking Dustin to participate and select a target, and then selecting the target, I'm getting a time sensation of like these perceptual bits are attached to something. Like perceptual time bits attached. Like that, you know, like the bits attached onto a force, like a I don't even know how to describe that. It could be a mental construct. If it is, it's a new one for me. So it doesn't feel like a memory. Doesn't feel like a memory comparison. It feels like a new conceptualization, where these bits are, I don't know what they are, but clung attached or clung to, I guess it would be like a time force, or it feels cool. I'll just call it a time force as a generic term. I feel like I'm getting a little sensation of what I want to experience. Okay, I'm going to end on that. And all right, it is 8:39, and I'm going to text Dustin now. All right, so he has been texted at 8:40 a.m. Okay, we'll see how this goes.